Inside Washington, alarm bells are quietly ringing. President Donald J. Trump has received multiple intelligence briefings suggesting Iran's ruling regime is weakening, possibly to its most fragile point since the Shah was overthrown in 1979. According to people familiar with the reports who spoke to the New York Times, the foundations of the Islamic Republic are cracking, and the leadership knows it. Iran's government and military leadership are now preparing for the unthinkable. Successors have been quietly appointed in case senior figures are killed in an attack, a rare contingency plan that signals something the regime never admits publicly: fear at the very top. When a system built on absolute control begins planning for decapitation, it suggests leaders are no longer confident they will survive what comes next. According to multiple sources, Iran's supreme leader has taken an extraordinary step. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has reportedly gone underground, relocating to a fortified tunnel complex in Tehran after security chiefs assessed that a U.S. strike is no longer theoretical. The move is designed for wartime survival, but symbolically it marks a leader retreating from public authority into physical hiding. Behind the scenes, power is quietly shifting. According to Iran International, day-to-day control of the Supreme Leader's office has been handed to Khamenei's son, Masoud Khamenei. He is now acting as the primary conduit between Iran's leadership and executive branches. In a system built on permanence, such a transfer does not signal stability, it signals concern about continuity. Those fears are intensifying as Washington sends unmistakable signals. President Trump has confirmed that a U.S. armada is moving toward Iran, warning Tehran over the killing of protesters and any attempt to revive its nuclear program. The aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln and three destroyers are now operating in the Indian Ocean, bringing nearly 5,700 additional U.S. personnel into the region. The military posture continues to harden. F-15E Strike Eagles are active across the Middle East, while U.S. cargo aircraft move equipment into forward bases. The United Kingdom has deployed Typhoon fighter jets to Qatar, and U.S. Patriot and THAAD missile defenses remain on high alert. The buildup mirrors the posture seen last year before strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities, moves officials insist are defensive. All of this unfolds as Iran faces its most severe internal unrest in decades. Protests driven by economic collapse and fury at clerical rule have swept the country. Activists say more than 5,000 people have been killed and over 27,000 detained. The regime has responded with mass arrests, internet blackouts, and threats of execution, while Trump openly calls for an end to Khamenei's 37-year rule. Iran's supreme leader is underground, his authority is fragmenting, and U.S. warships are closing in. All sides insist they want to avoid war, but history shows collapse often begins when leaders believe survival is no longer guaranteed. Whether this is brinksmanship or the beginning of the end, one thing is clear: the Khamenei regime is under siege, from outside, from within, and perhaps from time itself.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.